I would like to continue to talk, pardon me, while I adjust my lighting. Very, very professional around here, you know what I'm saying? I'm not aiming for those fake people, come on. If you're feeling really miserable and downtrodden, you're probably watching this all the way through. Um, because I love you, and you know that I'm talking directly to you. You are not that way, by the way. You're not a downtrodden or a sick person. That's your false self, and don't believe it. You know, we've got a lot of narcissists that are believing that, and they hide it, right? That's the problem with narcissists. They're believing it thoroughly. I mean, it's not that they believe it really. There is something broken inside. If you imagine someone who never sees anything, oh my God, I was going to say of reality and the truth, but they're stuck in their minds about things. They're being told no a lot, and then you're supposed to look at it this way and that way, and it's purely from one radiation to the next, people to people, and those people are lacking the fact of reality that's there, and maybe there's this quiet thing that you can never say the truth, but that's just you're going to have to experience that quietly on your own. And that's what the 40-day and 40-night hike is, that Christ Jesus or any real good therapist will tell you. To do that, you get away from the mind and you go and you experience the body. And your mind is going to get in the way. That's Satan. Satan comes right up to you and says, you want me. That's what you want. And you're like, no! Picks up a stink bug. I mean a cricket. Ding! Oh, that felt good. I feel good. I actually feel good despite this fucking shit that's going on. I'm out in the desert. I'm walking. I feel good, but there's this crap going on in my head. I think I need to just pay attention to how I feel, my body. Tune in. There's something else. Every once in a while, this thing shows up, right? I'm out there in the desert, and now we're describing schizophrenia. You want to get rid of your schizophrenia. You want to get rid of your mind. And so this, what I'm doing right now, it isn't illegal. It isn't illegal to tell a story with my words. See, what Buddhism is just a conversation between two types of people. One of them has lost their mind, and I didn't just say, and they have committed themselves. Really, they've just walked over and hit a vote for some idiot in a necktie over there that they think is going to run their life. Anyway, reel that back in. I'm a comedian too, please. Don't let it get that way, babes. Don't let it get to where the artists and the people that are trying to save you or to bring you into your own sovereignty. Maybe think with me a little bit. Oh, God. Ah! It's coming up. We've heard it. We've already seen it. And see, we see people on the side of that kind of mentality because you live in fear. You don't want to open up. You want to shut down. You want to put fences up and put your goggles on, put earphones on, and pass them out too. Give everybody silencers. Yeah, no. Sorry. There will always be a counteraction to that because there are some people who are more alive than that. And they're entertaining you. They're like poking at it. They're like comedians. It's like, by the way, did you feel your funny bones just then? Because we all have one of those. See, that's the thing about when you go out into the 40-day and 40-night trek. The truth is your body. That's the first thing you should have gotten into. What, age 2 or something? But somebody's there saying no, no, no. They don't know that they don't even. I'm doing a real good job at 4 minutes packing in subject matter of like, well, this is hundreds of years of study there. There's a book that you need to read there, maybe several, and there's another book right there, and I'm about to bring up another book about child psychology. It's just the mechanism that the child has. Apparently, it's there. They've observed it for like more than 200 years. So far, it's so good, it's sound, it's safe to say. Because it's a pseudoscience, it's based on something you can't see, but now we're looking at behavioral patterns, and again, that's your body, your behaviors, and the conditions right there that comes, and it can exacerbate the mind when you start behaving certain ways. See, this is where I am adamant, and I'll point it out to you in every single video, Joe Dispenza included, and all of these people, and he's a man, and I can admit he might have a different philosophy coming from his particular position granted to him. by God. Which everybody is being punished here, so you can't say it's punishment. But if you look at the code inside of punishment, anyway, the word punishment, there's just the upper spectrum vowels. You have to know how to you have to load down that puppy. Well, keep the consonants down and put the vowels up. Know that the word the vowel U, it happens to sound like you, like you're a you, and I'm a you, and then there's another word. See now, getting out of the darkness that man. I didn't say that either. That's natural. We say mankind has put us in. I'm not a biased person, believe me, but I'm stuck here looking at something like, oh, and by the way, you're trying to silence my voice now, like right in the middle of this at minute 4. I was like, God, I actually feel like people wish that they could put a fucking apple in my mouth and tie it. And what else? Because I could play something. I could just start going like this, and it'll make you feel emotions. You'll be like, and all I have to do is connect it. And people that do this smoke pot and then turn off Santana, turn off Led Zeppelin, turn off fucking King Crimson, turn off everybody. Because by the way, marijuana it's legal now. I mean, legal. Who says that? What is that, babe? Ah, your federal government boning you in the head. Whoops. Oh my goodness. The feeder government. The feeding. I'm just a comedian. Ah. Babes, the reason why, see where I'm sitting at right now? My great grandpa was half Indian, Osage. I'm not dwelling and holding on to this history. I'm not holding on to any of this. I know what we're supposed to be doing. What I'm doing exactly. See, this is my saying too. I have a beautiful song, and I wish I had the guitar to just sing it. This would sound so much better in a song. And that's what needs to happen, right? But I am doing comedian and perhaps motivational speaker, as that's what I pretty much was born to do. By the way, you were born to do things, and it shows in your astrological chart. It will show the possibility of that unfolding. Now, this is if you have enough freedom. This is if your constitution is being supported by your needs there, like therein. Say, like, okay, so an artist needs pens and papers, but it's much more natural than that.